Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry about that. My mic was off. So the other day, I did a video. Funny story. I did a video. I was talking throughout the whole video, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a good one because I was talking about some interesting ideas that I had. When I was done, come to find out, because I usually watch my videos just to see how dumb they are. When I'm done, usually about a day or two later, I'll like listen to my video. I won't even watch it, I'll just listen to it. And I realized that I had my mic off the whole time. And when I checked my mic, it was off, and I was like, holy shit.
Everything seems to be in working order.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? I had such... I was talking about good stuff, MMA, movies, everything, and yeah, my microphone was off. So I was like, shit! Kill the authorities. So I'm playing Rage 2. This is Rage 2, and I've played this game before. I've streamed it before. I didn't stream while I finished the game, but I did beat the game. It's pretty dope. Like I said, I got the DLCs. Because I was curious, and as I've said before in previous videos, I am a huge fan of Rage, the first game. I love the first game. This was, I guess you could say, my first taste of Bethesda, I guess you could say. Yeah, so I had the first game. I really enjoyed the first game. Oh shit!
Authority mutants shouldn't be a problem.
See if I can kill the Cyber Crusher. Oh shit! That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh shit. Ah. Just hide in here and use my moonlight. So if you have this game, it is important that you go and you find the arcs. The arcs are where all the good weapons are at. If you, of course, if you played this game, you already know what I'm talking about. But it's important that you go and find the arcs first. In my opinion, like I said, the arcs are where all the good weapons are. That's where you're gonna find this mini rocket launcher. That's where you're gonna find. That's where you're gonna find a lot of the good weapons. Especially when you come across these giant mutants. The rocket launcher comes in handy because it deals a serious amount of damage.
The Authority mutants are no longer a threat. You're good to go.
These giant mutants.
So swiftly too. You surely are Prowley's successor.
Right. So now you're gonna get to finishing up your part of Dagger?
Yes, indeed. With this setup, it will be a breeze.
So I just did a mission for Dr. Kvarsier.
Plus, I will have ample time to prepare other feats of science which will be beneficial to you.
Like?
And it's really so I can
scientific nature, all of which will help you get stronger.
Try to unlock his abilities. Well, the abilities that are under his activity log.
Sounds good to me.
There you go, projects. So I already did all of those. The little hexagon looking one or octagon looking one, that's the arc. The person that's finding a lost ranger. And then of course the last one is a meteor. So those are his projects you have to do. I already did all three of those. So now I just did his mission, so it unlocks these. That way I can I guess you could say, be more efficient. But these are what I'm really trying to unlock because they help you find the storage crates. And this one right here helps you find the data pads. So that's what I really want to unlock right there. And then this one lets you carry more health stuff. So of course you want to get that. And what is this? Immediately generate a bit of health on overdrive activation. That one can wait. Magnet. Definitely can use that one. Embedded Feltrite. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. And then this one's gonna help also. And then definitely can use that one. Okay. So this, I think this is for oh yeah, so this is for the DLC. I'm gonna probably do that one here in a minute. My goal is I want to get at least all the weapons from the Ark. I don't have all the weapons yet. I still need to grab the grav launcher, the firestorm revolver, the hyper cannon, and the charged pulse cannon. So I still need these right here. Feltrite laser launcher. I think this is a new weapon, and this one's also a new weapon for the DLC, I believe. And then of course you got the BFG. Of course, Bethesda has to put the BFG. I like the way this BFG looks. Like if you play Fallout 4, if you downloaded the BFG DLC, or not DLC, what is it? It's basically a DLC, but what do they call it? A mod. I guess you could say they call it a mod on the game, because they have those in-game mods. If you have that, then you know what the BFG is. If you played Fallout 4 before, you've had to have seen the BFG on Fallout 4. It's a badass gun. It's basically a pulse rifle. I love the pulse rifle, or not a pulse rifle. I'm sorry. It's basically a plasma rifle. I love the plasma rifles on Fallout. They're fucking badass. They're dope. I think honestly they're the best weapons in Fallout, to be honest. They do the most damage as far as your kills go. And like I said, I think that, in my opinion, they're the best weapons in Fallout. Give me 1 second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I was looking for something. So yeah, in my opinion, the BFG is the plasma rifle in Fallout. To me, I like the what you call it? The oh god, what is it? The sniper plasma rifle. That's the one I like the most. That's the one I favor the most. I think it's a badass weapon. Um, to me, the sniper plasma rifle does the most damage. So every time I get a plasma rifle, I always mod it to be a sniper rifle. So what is your favorite Fallout weapon? Well, so I've only played Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. I still play 76 every now and then. I haven't played it in a while, to be honest with you. I'm probably gonna hop back on it when I'm done with Prey, because I started playing Prey. I just haven't finished it yet. I actually want to just broadcast that one all the way through, to be honest. So yeah, what is your favorite Fallout weapon? Whether it's Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76. What is your favorite weapon? So I'm gonna go with favorite weapon. Again, and I've only played 76 and Fallout 4. My favorite weapon, I know a lot of people like the mini nuke launcher. I like the plasma Gatling rifle, or plasma Gatling gun from Fallout 76. That gun is so dope. I love that gun. That gun does an insane amount of damage. Like I said, the plasma rifles, the plasma weapons in general do the most damage. Like the plasma grenades, anything like that. I think the plasma rifles, the plasma guns, plasma weapons do the most damage. Now at 76, they don't do as much damage as they did in Fallout 4. But just like in Fallout 4, it's hard as fuck to find the ammunition unless you buy the ammunition from the merchants. And even at that, it's expensive as fuck to get those munitions. So yeah. So what's your favorite Fallout 4 or Fallout weapon in general from the Fallout game series? What is your favorite weapon? Again, mine's is the anything plasma. Anything plasma is my favorite weapon in Fallout. It's my weapon of choice, I should say, in Fallout. Like I said, in Fallout 4, all I use are plasma weapons. Really, all I use is a plasma rifle. It's all I use, unless I run out of ammunition.
My research is close to completion, but I am lacking one vital component. Please come see me in my lab.
On my way, Doc.
Come see me in my lab. Yeah, anything plasma. Anything plasma is my favorite weapon in Fallout. I do also use what is it? The Gauss rifle in Fallout 4. So I usually carry that, and I do also carry the mini launcher. I usually try not to carry so many weapons, just because for me, when I play the game, I always play as a scavenger. So I'm always looking for junk. I always try to carry a lot of junk, because the way I play the game, I want to say 9 times out of 10, well, let's say 8 times out of 10. I'm not gonna say 9 times out of 10. 8 times out of 10, I join up with the Minutemen. I like to join the Minutemen. I know everybody hates the Minutemen. Well, everybody that I've spoken to that has played Fallout hates the Minutemen. I had a buddy of mine that I used to work with who actually got me into the Fallout franchise. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to my buddy Brian. Facebook name is Adam Bazara. Brian Barraza is his name. He's actually the one who got me into Fallout. I remember when it first came out, and I think I've spoke about this before. He was talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. He kept like talking about it and telling me how Fallout was insane and how it was amazing, how it was like one of the best fucking games he had ever played. And he started playing Fallout. I think he said he started playing Fallout from Fallout 1 when it was just an overview. It wasn't this open world game. It was the overview, like, you know, the old school games, you know what I mean? So he was telling me about that, kept telling me about the game, how it was the best thing since sliced bread, how it was this, how it was that, you know, started telling me about all this shit. And so, you know, like I said, I think I've spoke on this before. I actually was working at a carpet cleaning place. Let's not sugarcoat it. I was working at Stanley Steamer. I was actually at a customer's house, and the game had just came out. I think it had only been out, I want to say maybe a couple months. Maybe a couple months. I'm not exactly too sure how long it had been out, but I think it had been out maybe a couple months. Anyway, I am at this customer's house. I'm cleaning their carpet. I get to this customer's house. It's about, I want to say 1 o'clock. No, it's got to be 12 o'clock. It has to be 12. This particular day I got out early, so I want to say it had to be 12 o'clock. Anyway, I go in the customer's house. I ask them what they want me to do, or I ask him because he's there by himself. And I'm there, you know, I believe I was by myself that day. If not, I had a partner. I cannot remember for the life of me for that part. But anyway, I'm there. The guy tells me what he wants me to do. So, you know, I go in, start cleaning the carpets or whatever. I didn't realize he was playing a game when I first got there. But I start cleaning the carpet, and, you know, I see that he's playing a game. When I'm actually collecting the bill, when I'm taking out my equipment, I see that he's playing a game, and I'm like, oh, okay, so he's playing a game. Looks like he's been playing all day, probably had the day off, everything like that. So I talk to the guy. I ask him, that looks like an interesting game. What game are you playing? So he tells me, I'm playing Fallout 4. I said, Fallout 4? He goes, yeah, man, I just got this game. You know, no, you know what? I think the game had only been out a couple weeks, if I'm being honest. Yeah, a couple weeks. So he tells me, he's like, yeah, I just got this game, man, and it's pretty badass. I said, oh, yeah? He was like, yeah. I said, oh, man, that's crazy. I said, my buddy has that game, too. I said, he called into work the day it came out. He waited for, like, a midnight release or whatever, and he called into work the next day, and he told me that he's been playing that game he played that game for, like, 12 hours straight. He said, yeah, dude, I've been playing this game for, I want to say about 14 hours already. I said, God, 14 hours? He said, yeah, man, this game is fucking, it's amazing. He's like, to be honest with you, man, I don't even think I made that much progress yet. I said, oh, wow. Okay. You know, in my mind, I'm like thinking this game must be really good. He told me the same thing. He called into work, you know, he wanted to play the game, you know, and everything like that. He's a big Fallout fan, so I'm like, man, this game must be really good if people are actually calling into work to play this game. So I get done, wrap up, close up. That ends up being my last job for the day. They end up telling me I'm done for the day and everything like that. So I'm like, oh, cool, you know, like it's an early day. That was, to me, that was one of the best parts about working at Stanley Steamer. Was the shitty thing was, and I'm not trying to shit on the company, at least the branch that I work at, which is here in San Antonio, they work the shit out of you. At least when I first started working there. I went back for a little bit, and they're kind of eased up on the jobs. People still complaining, you know, of course, everybody's still going to complain. But when I first got there, they worked the shit out of you, meaning they kept you out all fucking night. Well, not all night, I'm exaggerating, but it felt like it was all night. I mean, shit. You'd be doing about 7 jobs, 8 jobs a day. And when I say jobs, I mean carpet cleaning jobs. If you ever clean carpet, you know sometimes houses are dirty. Man, you will be in one house, depending on how dirty it is, depending on how big it is, you could be in one house for up to 4 hours, depending on what you're doing. And that's just one house. So, you know, keep in mind, you're doing 6, 7 jobs a day, 8 jobs a day. When one house takes you 4 hours, you still got, depending on if that's your first job, second job, last job, or third job, you still got more jobs. Anyway, that was like, I believe that was like my third house for that day. It wasn't a big house, so it didn't really take me that long. They end up telling me I'm done. I'm like, oh, great. So, I'm going home. This was when I was with an ex at the time. This was a couple years ago. I called her, let her know, like, hey, I'm coming home. They let me out early. I'm probably going to stop at GameStop. Okay. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to GameStop when I get out of work, and I get Fallout 4. And, by the time I get home, I want to say it's around 2:45, almost 3 o'clock by the time I get home. Because, I had to drive back to the warehouse, drop off the van. I had to wash my van. Hung back, talked to some of the guys for a little bit. Then I left, of course. Stopped at a GameStop. It was on my way home anyway. Picked up a copy of Fallout 4. I actually sent it to my buddy, and I told him, dude, I just got it. Like, I'm excited. He said, oh, man, bro, you're gonna fucking love it. You're gonna love it. I'm like, all right, cool. I go home, and usually, most of the time, if I play a game, I'm usually on the game. I can play a game all day long. I'm not gonna say I can't. Usually I'm an off day. Well, usually I'll play a game for about 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours at the most. But and it's just because a lot of the times I have to give my brain a rest. I can't really play all day. I've tried to play all day before. The only time I can play all day is if it's a game that really, really interests me. And that was Fallout 4. When I got that game, I went home. I started playing it. I went home, took a shower, ate some food, started playing the game. And, man, I was on that game for about 6 to 7 hours, I believe. 6 to 7 hours straight. Didn't make that much progress because I was actually looking, doing all the like little side missions that I could find, doing all the little side missions that I saw.
From a ranger suit up ahead.
It was pretty dope, man. It was pretty badass. I really enjoyed that game. And I saw what all the fuss was about. The next day I go to work, talk to my buddy. All we talked about was Fallout. That's all we talked about. We ended up working together that day, which was pretty awesome. And all we talked about was Fallout 4. That's all we talked about was Fallout 4. And Fallout in general. That's all we talked about. He was telling me about the old games again, telling me about how badass, the older games were, how badass Fallout 3 was. He was saying Fallout 3 was like the shit. It was basically oh God, what was I gonna say? It was basically just us talking about Fallout all day. Telling me about Fallout 3. He was telling me about New Vegas. He was telling me how he actually preferred Fallout 3 over New Vegas. He didn't really care about Fallout New Vegas and everything like that. So I was like, oh, okay, it must not have been super great. But he was saying, even though he didn't care about it, that it was still a really good game. So I was like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool, I guess. I don't understand how if you don't care about it, it's still a really good game, but fuck it, I get it. And at the time, I actually told him about Rage, because I was like, well, like when I first played it, like it reminded me of this game that I played called Rage. And I was like, it was like I love that game. That game is amazing. Like it was pretty badass. It was kind of like Mad Max-ish in a way. He was like, oh yeah. So I told him about it and everything like that. And it's funny too, because when Rage 2 was announced, he told me, he's like, hey, you remember how you said you were talking about Rage? I said, yeah. He goes, did you see that they're releasing the second one? I said, no. He goes, yeah, dude, they're releasing the second one. I was like, oh man, that's badass, man. That's fucking dope. And now here we are. But yeah, that was my experience with Fallout. That's what got me into Fallout. Was Fallout 4 actually. That got me into it. I love Fallout 4. It's one of my favorite games. And yeah, so Fallout 4, all-time classic. I like Fallout 76. To me, it wasn't the best version. Now, I know there's some diehards of Fallout 76. When I played it again, it was a little better. But just at the time when I first got it, I was let down. I really didn't enjoy it that much. I was like, man, you know, like, what the fuck? Like, I get they want to do the online play, man, and that's cool, but fuck, man. You know, it was real glitchy at the time of its release. It wasn't really the best. You know, there's still glitches in the game. Some missions you feel like you're doing over and over and over again. So that did kind of kill it for me. So I didn't play it for a while. But then I was like, yeah, you know, like I spent like $70 on this game or $60 on this game. You know, I'm gonna play it. I gotta at least give it a shot. And yeah, so I did, and I was like, oh, you know what? It's not terrible. They did fix some of the stuff. And I believe with the addition of that Gatling plasma rifle, oh my god, that gun is amazing. If you have the gun, or if you have the game, if you don't have that gun, look for it. That gun is amazing. It's the Gatling plasma gun, or the plasma Gatling gun. It's better than the laser Gatling gun. It's stronger. It's a lot better. Oh my god, I fucking love that gun. It's one of my favorite weapons. Well, it is my, yeah, it's one of my favorite weapons. Probably my favorite weapon, hands down. The Gatling plasma gun. Well, you know what? It is my favorite weapon, hands down. That gun is amazing. Found a dead ranger here. I love the ranger suits. So I did the DLC for Nicholas Rain, who is the protagonist in the first game. So let's see what it says. Probably sent me to check up on Eden Space Center days ago. Let's try to read this in a dramatic reading. Prowley sent me to check up on Eden Space Center days ago. But I've been sidetracked. These goon squad thugs are swarming all over these parts. I've had several run-ins with them. Now. All violent. They seem to originate from the north, but their exact origins are a mystery. Their methods seem totally chaotic and lack any tactics or planning. Destruction seems to be their only goal. However, I detect some method in their madness. Their targets and movements suggest some grand strategy behind it all. Some locations are ransacked and abandoned. Others are occupied permanently. Old Eden is such a place. I'll try to sneak in tonight to try and find out who's giving them their orders. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I got a weapon nano tried here. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do the hair trigger, stabilizer. The handling on this gun is already amazing. I need the rate of fire to be up. I've been using my pistol a lot. I've been trying to do like Judge Dredd and use the pistol a lot, like on the Dredd movie, the new one with oh my god, excuse me, with Carl Urban. I don't think that movie gets enough credit. If you've seen Dredd, I'm not gonna say the new Dredd movie because it's not new anymore, but the latest Dredd movie with Carl Urban as Dredd, the dude never takes off his mask or his helmet. I fucking love it. He's amazing as Dredd. I loved him as Dredd. Don't get me wrong, everyone's gonna say like, oh, it's not the classic, it's not Sylvester Stallone. I love Sylvester Stallone. Judge Dredd is one of my all-time favorite movies with Sylvester Stallone. It's one of my favorite movies that he did. But I love the new Dredd movie as well, or the latest Dredd movie as well with Carl Urban. I loved his portrayal of Dredd on there. I think he had more emotion. Don't get me wrong, Sylvester Stallone did a damn good job as well. But I love Carl Urban as Dredd. I'm not familiar with the comic books. To be honest, I've never read the comic books of Judge Dredd, but I love the movies. I don't think the Dredd movie with Carl Urban gets enough. I think it's one of the underrated movies out there. One of the more underrated movies out there. It's got gore. It's badass. It's set in the future. You know, you got these fucking punks and then in the mega structure that he's in, trying to fucking kill him and his partner. I thought it was badass. It was different. It was dope. Yeah, I fucking loved it. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Cool down. Yeah, we can use that. Relation. All right. Let's bring the pistol out. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it works for my settler pistol also. Not really. Okay. So the settler pistol is from the first one. This pistol right here is from the first one. It's one of the first weapons you receive. If you've played the first Rage, then yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's one of the first weapons you get. It's from Hagar. I believe Hagar is from the Wellspring settlement. That's one of the first settlements you go to, and this is one of the first weapons that you actually receive. And he gives it to you to go kill the goons that are looking for their friends. Let's go get it. So this game is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. If you want to get like money on here, that way you can use for ammunition, you can use for specialty ammunition. Like I said, I got the BFG, but for some reason you can never find the ammo anywhere. You have to buy it. You never find it anywhere. The settler pistol on here is strong as fuck, which is pretty cool. I dig it. Oh wow, what the fuck was that? Oh wow. Oh shit. I think it's safe to say the settler pistol is a little OP. Alright, so we got the junk. Got some high velocity Gatling rounds. Alright, so pretty much mission accomplished here. Let's go ahead and let's go right here. Check this out. So I do think it's cool. Just like on the first one, while you're driving, you'll see like random encounters between mutants and the goons, bandits, well, the goons and the Immortal Shroud is what they're called.
Destination reached.
Eliminate all the Immortal Shrouded. Oh shit. Okay. The Immortal Shrouded. They are basically like samurais in this game. It's, you know, they're different from the first game. They can make themselves disappear in a way, or camouflage. Sort of like the Predator, they can camouflage themselves in a way while they're running to you. Some of them carry swords and they'll run at you and shit. Destroy your ass with their sword. Excuse me. So they're pretty badass. Right here.
It's going to take something real special to penetrate those energy shields.
And they are, most of them are all armored.
70% integrity.
As you see right there, he just tried to disappear. So most of them do have armor on them. So when you get out, you usually the best weapon you want to use is a shotgun. Explosives, of course, because that's going to be your best bet at knocking off their armor. To kill them, and it's going to be a little faster. They do use the turret drones to help integrity. Them as far as when they're attacking you. I feel like the goons are a little harder because the goons attack in groups. As the Shroud, they do attack in groups every now and then, but most of the time, you know, it's not a big group like we just saw because a lot of their guys are armored.
I'm back, Walker, and feeling good.
Oh man, who is ready for the Batman? I am so ready for the Batman. Oh my god. I don't know if you've seen the last trailer that just came out for it. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. Tell me why I get Batman the Animated Series vibes from it, and that's because they didn't really take inspiration from the animated series. So they say, but it still feels somewhat like the animated series. Am I the only one who gets those vibes? If you watch the trailer, tell me you don't get Batman the Animated Series vibes. I get the animated series vibes. I do. When I watch the trailer, that movie is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be badass. I wish DC would stop, or not necessarily DC. I wish Warner Brothers would stop fucking with DC and let the directors make their movies. Give them more space, just like they did with Matt Reeves. I feel like they're trying to cut the movies down to be too short. They don't want them to be long or whatever the fuck ever their fucking problem is. I don't know what the fuck their problem is. But I feel like Warner Brothers is seriously fucking up the DCEU. They really are. You know. And I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. I'm not. Ooh, shit. Ooh, popped out a drone. Shit. Let's go ahead and take that shot. You see the armor coming off of them. The shotgun is like the best weapon to knock their armor off. Got the Feltrite. So the Feltrite does give you, it does give you health on it. But yes, I am excited for the new Batman movie, or for the Batman, I should say. I'm excited. I'm excited because one, he's not going to go back and do the origins stuff. I feel like we've been there, done that. We've seen the origins part already. We've seen it in Batman Begins. And I know that is a crucial part of Batman, is his origin story. But at the same time, everyone knows his origin story. I feel like Christopher Nolan did a damn good job, like I said, in Batman Begins, of showing his origin story. I feel like you don't really need to put his origin story out there in order to make a Batman film. You know, I feel like you just need a, you know, a good story behind it. I do like that they're making this movie more of a detective movie. Of course, you know, he's got his superior fighting abilities. You know, Batman is a person who is at the pinnacle of peak condition. He's at the pinnacle of peak strength, peak condition, everything like that. That's basically his superpower. But he is also a detective, hence the world's greatest detective moniker that comes with Batman. And I do like that they're making this more of a detective story, more of a detective movie than anything. You know, because I feel like although Christopher Nolan's Batman was great, I do feel like, you know, they didn't really use the detective aspect of Batman in Nolan's trilogy until the second one. The first one, you know, yeah, he's doing some detective work, you know, when they show him spying, seeing what's going on, and then the kid sees him and he gives the kid his telescope or his little monoscope, whatever it's called, and everything like that. After the kid sees him outside, you know, and everything, the kid's on the news, blah blah blah. But I feel like they didn't show his detective skills a lot. I feel like they could have showed a little bit more of his detective skills, and you know, but they just didn't show him a lot. Fuck you, bitch! Oh, got the big boy out. Oh shit. Yeah, so I do like that they're doing the whole detective, you know, classic Bruce Wayne, classic Batman, the whole detective part. I think that's going to make the film more interesting. It's going to show it's going to be more as far as in depth with Batman and him doing his searches, doing his detective work, going through Gotham's sewers, everything like that. I always feel like that's been left out of the movies, of the live action movies. We don't want to put Batman in the sewer. Batman's not going to go to the sewer, but that's the whole fucking point of Batman. He stays in the fucking shadows. Now, I love, hands down, I love Ben Affleck's take on Batman. Whoa, Zack Snyder's take on Batman with Ben Affleck as Batman. I love it. I really, really wanted to see that go somewhere, but fucking Warner Brothers. But yeah, I'm still excited for the DCEU. Hopefully, we're going in the right direction. I'm excited for the Flash movie. I'm excited for Shazam 2. I think that one's coming out next year. I don't think that's coming out this year. I'm excited for Black Adam. Black Adam's going to be amazing. I'm excited for Aquaman 2 and the Lost Kingdom. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with that. Damn, excuse me. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Batman, especially though. I'm a big Batman fan, so I'm especially excited for Batman. Especially excited. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with it. I can't wait to see the direction that they're gonna go. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I cannot wait. This new Batman movie is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be badass. It's gonna be all of the above. It's gonna be awesome, man. I cannot fucking wait for this fucking movie. It comes out next month on the 4th. Well, shit, in like 2 more weeks, I think. It's coming out. Yeah, fuck. Next week, I think. Yeah, we're already at the end of February. Oh shit. That's amazing. Time fucking flies, man. Yeah, fucking February is already almost over. So in another week or 2, yeah, the movie's coming out. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this movie to come out. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. All of the above, like I said. It's going to be epic. It's going to be fucking epic. I cannot wait. I'm especially excited for Batman, but like I said, I'm excited for Black Adam. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that movie. I'm excited for Aquaman. I want to see what they're going to do with Wonder Woman. The Flash movie, I'm excited for the Flash movie. I can't wait. Can't wait to see what they're going to do. I can't wait to see Michael Keaton back as Batman. Now, to my understanding, the Flash movie is going to be Ben Affleck's send-off, so I can't wait to see what Ben Affleck's going to do in the movie. Even if it's a small part in the movie, I can't wait. Like I said, I love Ben Affleck as Batman. I think Ben Affleck would have been an amazing Batman if, Warner Brothers were to give him a shot. I really think Ben Affleck could do amazing things as Batman. But, it is what it is. It sucks that, Warner Brothers is doing that, pulling this bullshit, but, it is what it is. So yeah, let me know if you are excited about Batman. I am excited about this new Batman. I think it's going to be amazing. I already got one of the McFarlane toys. The McFarlane collectible toys that they have. I got one of the Batman, of the Robert Pattinson Batman. I've been collecting those lately. Who else has been collecting those? I've been collecting those lately. I recently got my daughter into collecting them also. My eldest daughter, I got her into collecting those. She's got Superman. She's got King Shazam, and she's also got a Harley Quinn that I got her as well. Oh shit! What is this? Oh, that's a bandit den. Wasn't I just there? Oh no, this is where I was. Okay, let's check it out. If I can get up there. Ah. Right there. Okay. Let's take my car up there. Check out this hair trigger mod I just put up on there. Oh. Damn it. I need all green, so these rooms. Sure. Oh yeah. There's trigger, baby. So it's glitching, so you can't really see the wing sticks. So So I'm right by the data pad, I just don't know what the fuck it's at. Right down there. Alright, cool. Now I just need the arc chests. So yeah, the way I play Fallout is I play as a scavenger. So like I said, I only try to carry 3 weapons. Fortunately, on here you don't have to worry about weight, like you would on Fallout. It's just the amount you can carry. So I always try to have a lot of junk, if you will, because you can sell the junk. But you also get like mechanical components. You get chemical components, explosive components, and those are to help you craft. Like craft the wing sticks, craft the grenades, craft your health infusions if you need health infusions. That's basically what they're there for. They're there to help you craft your components. All right. Let's see. Projects. I haven't got any more gears yet. Oh, you know what? But let's do. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have any core mods. No, I do not. But I did get nano tri boosters.
here, Spore.
Today is your lucky day.
Destination reached. for?
Sentient life form approaches.
Destination reached.
Got a visual on some kind of habitat or gigantic lair?
Oh, if it's big, like, big, you better watch yourself. Sounds like you stumbled on the abode of one of the rogue Abaddon giants. Outstanding. Final push, and we're all home.
That giant Abaddon mutant is down.
You did good. These big Abaddon muties sometimes get too smart. They begin to roam alone, leaving their habitats, just lashing out at everything. Better to deal with them before that happens.
Feltrite, Feltrite is gonna be like your biggest. It's gonna be your biggest thing that you need, because that's what you need to help with your upgrades, on everything, weapons. The only thing you don't need Feltrite on is for your projects, but pretty much weapons, your nanotrites even. You can see like here, like the Sidewinder pistol, I need 1,000 Feltrite crystals to unlock the master level, the master rank on this weapon. Same with the Ranger assault rifle, same with the shotgun. The only thing you don't really use the Feltrite on is the Settler pistol and the BFG gun. The only thing you can do with those is change the skin. Even the smart rocket launcher, you need Feltrite to unlock. Your nanotrites. So yeah, you basically need Feltrite for everything, basically. The Well of Wishes. Bound to help anyone meet their maker. At least everyone can appreciate your bling before their molecules are forcibly ripped in twine. That's funny. So yeah, the BFG and the Settler pistol, I think, are the, and I'm sorry, the sword and the Feltrite laser are the only DLC weapons I think that are out there. You know, I would have liked to have seen them, because the Settler pistol is supposed to be DLC from the first game. Well, not supposed to be. It is a DLC from the first game. It's the pistol. Like I said, it's the first pistol that you get from the first game. But I would have liked to have seen them put the double barrel shotgun that you can get from the Anarchy edition of Rage. It's a double barrel shotgun. I like that double barrel shotgun. I thought it was pretty badass. You can use grenade rounds, regular shotgun rounds, slugs, you name it. I liked how customizable the ammunition was in Rage. There was a lot of custom shit that you can do in Rage in the first game. So basically what I'm doing, so this is the area of the map that you start off from. This is Vineland. Of course, if you haven't played the game, you are a Vineland Ranger. So that's your hometown. And you can go back and visit anytime. There's just really nothing there, I think. I don't even think there's a store that you can buy ammunition from. The town, of course, was wrecked when you first start the game. So yeah, what I'm doing is just going through and looking for the storage containers and everything like that, because that's where you get your money. That's where you get more money from, and you get more points when you complete the areas. But really, you get more money and you get more Feltrite. And like I said, Feltrite, you need Feltrite to basically advance, and not advance, but to unlock more stuff for your weapons and your gear. And then, of course, the Feltrite meteorites are what where you can find more Feltrite at. You can usually find up to about 300 to 400 crystals. So that's usually where you find more. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, is just completing this little area of the map. That's what I'm going to try to do with all these, is just complete the areas of the map. Complete the areas of the map. As you can see from the map, it's a pretty big map. And you can see you got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 4 right here, 5, 6. You have 6 areas on the map. And they're pretty big areas. You got the wilds. You got, what is this? Torn Plains, where you start off from. It's called Twisting Canyons. You got the Dune Sea, and then you got the Secreto Wetlands. And then over here, this is a DLC map. This is the Overgrown City. And you can also find other arcs here as well. So I found 7 to 12 arcs so far. I need one more location. I need one more arc location. Each area has 2 arcs. I think the only area that doesn't have 2 arcs is the Dune Sea. I could be wrong. I think I am wrong. I think this area also has 2 arcs. And then, of course, over here, the Wilds has 2 arcs. So you have missions everywhere. Of course, these right here are the convoys. You get auto parts from there, and those help you upgrade your weapons on your Phoenix vehicle, because that's the only vehicle you can really upgrade as far as weapons is concerned. I wish they would have let you customize, you know, like this right here. You can't really do much, yeah. At least put some missiles on the Icarus right here. This thing is pretty cool, but you can't really upgrade it. You can't really upgrade a lot of the vehicles on here. Like this, it has rear nuclear capacity, but it's really for when you're being chased. The motorcycles, you can't really do anything. You just hold a pistol. The monster truck, even, you can't really do anything with the monster truck. The only thing you can do is just change its skin. And yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess, but you know, it's not really, you can't really do much. You can't really do much with it. But you can find all these vehicles in the wasteland. And when you take them back, you get parts, you get different things for when you return the vehicles. You have to go to a settlement in order to return the vehicles, and then that's where it gives you a little bit of cash, but it gives you vehicle parts too. And it gives you like 5 vehicle parts each vehicle you take. So you wanna go through the convoys in order to get all the vehicle parts, or in order to get more vehicle parts, I should say. You want to go through the convoys. The convoys, when you destroy them, you get about 15 parts for each convoy you destroy. So if you destroy 2 convoys, you get 30 parts. It's just the only thing with the convoys, when you're taking them on, you do go through a lot of ammunition. You'll go through pretty much all of your Gatling ammunition, your missiles, because some of the vehicles on the convoys have shields.
We're here, Spore.
So yeah, you'll go through a lot of ammunition when you're attacking a convoy. So just keep that in mind. If you don't have a lot of ammunition, it's probably better that you don't try to attack a convoy, especially if you don't have the rocket launchers already installed on your weapon or on your vehicle. I would say, oh shit. If you don't have, if all you have is the Gatling guns, when you start off in Vineland is the easiest area. I guess it's so you can level up and everything like that. But if you don't have the Gatling, if you don't have the 20mm cannons or at least cruise missiles, I would probably not attack a convoy, just because, like I said, you're gonna go through all your ammo. If you just have the Gatling guns. And even when you do have the Gatling or 3 weapons, those 3 weapons, you still go through a fuck ton of ammunition. You still go through a lot of it. Alright. Damn, it's way the fuck up here. Yeah, even though you have all those 3, you do have the what is it, Hellfire missiles. You only get 3 of them though. That's what I don't like. I like the fact that it limits your munitions, but I don't like how little you can carry for the Hellfire missiles. It only lets you carry not even 6. It only lets you carry 3. So you have the Hellfire missiles or the Hellfire mortars right here. These are good. I feel like these are better for when you're going to invade or not invade, but when you're going to go take over Gundin or the Immortal Shrouded or the Road Chokers. These are good because you're stopped. Because when you're driving, you know, these aren't really the best thing for the convoys. Your cruise missiles are going to be your best friends. 20mm cannons do help take them out faster, but you can only carry 400 of those. Your Gatling guns, they're going to help you take them out. It's just going to take longer. So definitely make sure you have your 10 cruise missiles, because that's all you can carry. Which again, that kind of sucks that they only let you carry 10. And then your 400 20mm cannons, you can only carry 400 rounds. And then of course your Gatling guns. Like I said, you're gonna go through all of your Gatling gun ammo going through the convoys. And here's a convoy right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to take that out, just to kind of show you how much ammunition you're gonna go through. So let's go ahead and find these guys. And there they go right there.
Destination reached.
Defensive formation.
Energy shields detected. Try alternative weapon. Weapon overheated. 70% integrity. Ammunition depleted. overheated.
Hull integrity decreasing. Eliminate the oppressed. Damage sustained. Evasive maneuvers.
Weapon overheated.
Hit sustained. Cover needed ASAP. Taking multiple hits. Still operational. Damage sustained. Evasive maneuvers. Registering damage. Move. Fire
So as you can see,
Systems regenerating.
you take a lot of damage when you take on a convoy. You take a fuck ton of damage. And you go through all of your fucking you go through all of your munitions real fast. So I'm already from 3,000+ Gatling gun ammunition. I'm already down to my last 1,000, and you chase the fuck out of them fucking convoys. They'll take you for a fucking ride. Let's go to this area I haven't been. So yeah, when you go after a convoy, just make sure you're stocked. They do have those little mobile guys that drive around. They don't really drive around that much. And when you come to these little smaller stops that have the little vending machines where you can buy shit, they don't really have shit for your cars. And of course, those are friendly vehicles right there. Finish up this area so we can get moving to the next area.
Yes, it is true. Gumball News is extending a challenge to you.
Fucked up.
we're here, sport.
So I see another convoy right here. I'm not going to do the convoy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to find this. Well, not find it, but I'm going to find the last chest here, complete this area here. And then I wanted to wait until I found another arc here or here somewhere. Just because I wanted to find another weapon. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this, but I'm gonna refill my ammunition before I do it. So, but yeah, I think after I do these two, I'm gonna go here and just start this DLC, figure it out. And see what this ghost territory thing is. I don't know. I might try to find a new arc, so progress a little bit more on into it, because I do want to get the weapons before I go there. I keep on going airborne.
Shines upon you, O unwashed one. I offer you a challenge to race.
Destination reached.
So as you can see, that car is still stuck. So I blocked him like an asshole. And then this one probably jumped or was trying to push my vehicle and got caught like a douchebag. The in and out. Promises loot. Okay. Let's just go and check that one out. Just to check it out. See if we find shit. It says there's no storage containers or no data pads, so just loot. So basically junk, which is good because you can sell your junk at the vendors. So if you do get this game and you do get the DLCs, the BFG, they give it to you right off the bat. You see a meteor hit the ground and then boom, it breaks open and the BFG gun is like right there. So that's pretty badass. So you get the BFG gun right off the bat. It gives you 3 rounds to the BFG. You can only carry 7. But the only down thing to that is, like I said, I haven't been able to find sorry, I can't speak right, any ammo to the BFG. So I haven't been able to find any ammo to the BFG outside of vendors, and they charge you $1,000
We're here, sport.
bucks per round for the BFG. Buy a data pad. There we go, right there. So that's 2 of 3. When you focus too, for some reason there's like a light that turns on, like a flashlight. So that's good. I don't know if the data pad is down there or not. I think it is down there somewhere. It might be up here though. That's the arc chest that we got. Ah, right next to it, right? I'm so fucking blind. Okay. And now for the storage container. There's one more. I believe it's down here. Oh wow, I died. Son of a bitch. Right after I found that data pad. Jeez. And I'm gonna have to start it over. Fucking hell. Oh no, maybe not. I saved it. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh wow, so. Okay. Alright. Let's see what is up. Oh shit, it was over here the whole time. Wow. Dumbass. That's why it's good to if you do play this game, the best way to play it is to first, of course, find all the locations that tell you, which is 3 locations that you have to find, which is it's Gun Barrel, which is right here. It's probably the first location you're gonna find. Gun Barrel, Wellsprings, and then Cavassier's Lab, which is right over here. You want to find those 3 first. You want to do their first mission for each one when you first do it, because that unlocks the projects. And when that unlocks the projects, when you get your gears, those little gears that you see right there in the bottom right hand corner, that's what allows you to unlock these specific things, because they do help you unlock the vehicles menu and the Phoenix, of course. That's the first one you're gonna unlock. Unlocked overdrive multiplier, I'm sorry. Overdrive magazine refill, grenade arc projection, vehicles extension. And you're gonna unlock all these right here as you progress. You'll start to unlock more and more. And this is from the DLC. So this is from the DLC map. Basically the DLC map. The DLC map, yes. So again, that's just what I like to do. I like to do the first mission for each location that you go to. Like I said, there's only 3 locations that are here that you have to go to. 3 settlements that you will go to, and not even settlements. You only go to 2 settlements. Of course, you find other settlements along the way, other small settlements along the way, but you only find 2 major settlements that you essentially are helping out, which is Wellsprings and Gun Barrel. Of course, Vineland is a big settlement, but that's the settlement that you first start off at. They do have an arc there, and that does help you as far as you doing the missions here in the beginning. And this is what I didn't do. I should have did this, because it does help you. It helps to give you some
Destination reached.
cash. It helps to give you a bunch of stuff. Oh, I think I've been here before. I just don't know how to get into this fucking thing. So I'm not too sure what this area is right here. I don't know what you're supposed to do at this exact location. Okay, that's a convoy. The in and out. So I don't know if this is just a, I don't know, a comfort area. I really don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I've been here twice already, or 3 times. Yeah, I don't really know what to do at this location. It's just really this location. There's no significance here. But yeah, I don't know. It says that there's loot here, that there might be competing factions, competing enemies. But yeah, I haven't seen anything. So yeah, I'm not too sure the significance of this area, and I don't think there's another way to get into this place. Let's check the top. Let's check the roof. I think I've been on the roof once, maybe. I don't know. Let's see if the slam works. No, it does not. Yeah, because other than that, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, and I really think you don't do anything here, because there's really nothing to do here. So yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go arc hunting and try to find another arc. So if you do play this game, you do want to try to find all the arcs essentially as fast as you can. But when you get there, of course, the difficulty levels are set in the game, so just be prepared when you get there. I feel like in this game it's important to do the side missions, also the bounties and everything like that, so you can get more cash. Not only cash, so you can find the storage containers, get the Feltrite. Like I said, the Feltrite is essential. You do need the Feltrite. And of course, you know, the money as well in the game. You do need to find the money. Like I said, ammunition is expensive, especially if you do get the DLC. If you do get the BFG, like I said, for some reason, I can't find the ammunition anywhere out in the wasteland. You can only get it at the vendors. Now, I don't know if that's actually meant for the DLC, where you can find munitions as far as anywhere on the grounds, but you can't really find ammunition anywhere in the wasteland for the BFG at all. The only place I found it, like I said, is the vendors in like Gun Barrel and Wellsprings. You can't really find it anywhere else. But you do get the BFG right away. There's really no quest for it. It just lands as soon as you leave Vineland. As soon as you leave the first part of the game, the BFG lands right there. It's an overpowered gun, so you know it's as strong as it is in Fallout. What I like about this one is, like in Fallout, when you find a BFG, the BFG takes up all the like fucking screen when you're aiming. It takes up the whole bottom half of the screen. This one doesn't take up the full screen. So this is the Dr. Cavasier. Ah man, I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name. So this Transformania, this is also one of the DLCs. I don't know if this is where you get the sword. But you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do this DLC.
We're here, sport.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so yeah. Oh shit. So it's basically telling you, make sure you gear up before you come here. Alright, let's go where I was going. This is the location of an arc right here. So we're just gonna go to that arc, see what weapon we get. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is a little pistol that you can get. There's a pistol that you can get that has explosive rounds. It's a pretty neat little gun. It does come in handy. It does help to blow off the armor for some of these armored villains, if you will, that you have on here, like the Shrouded. The goons do have some people that are armored, but the Shrouded, all the members in the Shrouded are. So that gun is especially helpful. I like to use this vehicle, but I would say the best two vehicles to use in the wetlands are the Icarus hovercraft and the monster truck. If you don't want to use the Icarus hovercraft, the monster truck is equipped with some Gatling guns, so that does help. The Icarus hovercraft is not equipped with anything. It doesn't have any weapons, so yeah, I would definitely avoid a fight if you use the hovercraft. I'm gonna actually use the hovercraft. Oh, I can't call it in yet. So yeah, when you use your different types of vehicles, you can't really be right next to your the car that you already have. If you want to call in any of your other ARC vehicles. And you only have two other ARC vehicles, which is the Icarus, the little hovercraft that you get, and the motorcycle that you get. Those are the only two ARC vehicles that you have. You see those are enemies right there. I've done that one. I'm not too sure why it doesn't. I'm not too sure why it doesn't complete it for me. I'm not too sure. I've done it twice, so I don't know if it's just a glitch or if I was too early. I'm not too sure as to why it doesn't let me complete that quest. Maybe it's because I was too
Weapon
early.
overheated.
You can see the Immortal Shrouded. They're in this fight. I do like the random warring factions that you come across in the game when you're
50%
driving around the
integrity.
wasteland. You get into these little small
10%
battles right here.
integrity.
These small wars
I
right
wish I
here.
could stay with you, but this girl needs some shut-eye.
Fucked up my car. So the good thing about your car is that it does not get completely destroyed.
If you're going to do any kind of body work, you do it from front.
It does have a safe mode, so you can stay in there if you're getting constantly attacked and bombarded. But, you know, it only keeps you safe for so long. Eventually you're going to have to get out and do something. Because otherwise you're just going to be sitting there.
Systems regenerating. Partial integrity restored. Systems regenerating.
Something's attacking me.
I'm back, Walker, and feeling good.
So this is one of them right here. And it always resets it, so I don't know. Let's see if I'm far enough to get these parts. So that's one motor part. Okay, so it says we got one. Oh, that's a glitch right there. He was stuck in the window. Ass hanging out, everything. The Shrouded are basically like samurais, pretty much. Samurais with a shit ton of armor. He's like a fucking Jedi. Look at him. Blocking all my damn bullets. I don't think they can block me. Shit. Oh. Yeah, I don't think they can block the shotgun rounds. As long as you don't do a slug round, I don't think they can block it. Let's see if I get a part from here. Here we get it. Okay, says we got it. There's one more. The location's over here. That's where that giant mech suit was. Oh wow, I thought that was my wing stick, son of a bitch. Okay. So the other mechanical part is here. Like I said, let's see if they go. Oh shit, let's see if they give it to me. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. He said stop shooting me.
Sorry, sport. I'm fresh out of bullets.
Oh shit. Got him. So let's see if it'll give it to me this time. I've done this twice, and I don't know if it's because I was doing it too early or did it give it to me? No.
Taking care of business.
Oh shit, there it goes. Okay, cool. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So you do that mission and it'll give you another mission. And it's basically, and this is one of the Laguni. This is one of the settlements you'll find. This is the trade town in the Skeeto Wetlands or Secreto Wetlands, whatever it's called. And you see it's got a shop. It's got a Jinx Riggery. I don't know what that is. But it does got a... oh no, you know what? I don't think it has a shop. It says Mama Jojo's Friendly Advice. So that's just to give you locations on the map of like, it's usually storage containers. It's not usually anything super big. And then this is Monster or Mutant Bash. And then of course this is where you can get more items. It's usually just skins for your weapons.
Found an arc. Check.
Ammunition depleted. Sorry, sport. I'm fresh out of bullets. Destination reached. Ammunition depleted.
Scanning complete. Mr. President, welcome to ARC 410B. That is the Firestorm revolver. It is effective at any range and can combust enemies at will. Sequence completed. Use the Firestorm revolver's overdrive against the simulated enemies. Your training is complete. Ending simulation.
This little revolver is pretty cool. I like this little revolver. It's pretty badass. I don't like the snap. That is my gripe about this revolver, but I do enjoy the revolver, though it is a pretty it's a pretty badass weapon. I do enjoy it. I will say that. I just don't like the snap. Alright, so we got the weapon, so now we're gonna have the goons come. I like how the goons say, "Wee!" I think that's funny as shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So because it combusts, you can see it catches, it ignites them into, pretty much into flames. That's why this weapon is the best weapon to use against the Shrouded, but really against any armored opponent, because it still ignites on fire. It doesn't just explode, and it still fucks them up. It still fucks them up pretty bad. And it'll like with the Shrouded, it'll set them on fire, and they actually die unless they're heavily armored. They actually pretty much perish. Yeah, so each gun has a function that you can use it to your advantage. Like I said, this gun is probably the best gun to use against armored enemies, like the Immortal Shrouded, or like the heavy armored goons with the shields that you see for the goon squads.
Sorry, sport. I'm fresh out of bullets.
So I don't have any more rounds for my vehicle, so what I'm gonna do is probably fast travel to the settlement and stock up
Systems fully restored
for my vehicle. Oh, excuse me. So this is Laguni. This is Laguni. Yeah. It is what it is. It's a wasteland territory. You can see this dirty guy right here trying to make a snow angel on some pink, whatever the fuck that is. I'm assuming that's supposed to be blood, but it's pink, so I don't understand why it would be blood.
Bring your ride over. I want to see.
Okay, so this is the auto shop.
Let me see what
So
I can
this
do
is where
about your
I'm gonna buy
specs
some
here.
munitions for my ride. They have 5 gears in stock at $250 a piece. I have 35. I think I need 40 in order to get the Hellfire missiles. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So now I got 40. And so what I'm gonna do is now I'm gonna sell my junk. And basically just get my money back.
Let's get that junk rolling. Rolling real fast.
Drivable mech. This is a mech suit that you could use, which is pretty badass. Kind of reminds me of the power armor. It's not the power armor. That's how it looks. It's the Boombringer. It's drivable mech. It's a drivable mech suit. Basically, it's a mech suit. It has a flamethrower. It has Gatling guns. It has mines that you can shoot out. It's pretty badass, and it's definitely useful in the open territories of the goons. Other than that, it's pretty slow. Don't want to be walking in this in the wasteland. But yeah, it does have its perks. It is definitely useful as far as weaponry is concerned. So these are the weapons. You have the mortars right here. You have your flamethrower, and then you have a slam, and then of course you can eject and do your power slam like that. So yeah, drivable mech suit. It is pretty good. And then of course your Gatling guns. And it doesn't give you a limit as far as the munitions go. So it is a pretty good suit to have. Like I said, really when you're going into a open area, something similar to this, an open area like this.
Hi there, Ranger Walker. The Stanley Express is here for your postal and messaging
Ruckus
needs.
the Crusher, kill Ruckus the Crusher.
Have a great day, Ranger Walker.
And then of course you have the job boards where you can get more money when you take on bounties. It gives you more money. The little pink star right there, that's for the Mutant Bash points. So if you go to Mutant Bash, because you can buy skins, like I said, you can buy spray paints to give your weapons different skins and whatnot. Or you can just get ammunition before you leave and re-up, because you do tend to use a lot of ammunition when you go to Mutant Bash. I don't really go to it, but yeah, it is good to help you get more points and more experience, more XP
So
points.
I talked to Caravan Buzz. She says she's seen muties coming out of the ground just west of Laguni. Maybe it's special burrowing muties, or maybe some kind of cyborg muties with special digging tools. I don't know. Someone should go look.
And then this is just kind of giving you lore as far as the town and whatnot. I was just returning to Prime Town as usual. Only things were strange there. All overgrown with some freak plants or something in quiet, like the grave. And when I called out, several creatures came towards me Wilson Doris, even little Flora. It was them, but changed. Twisted, angry. They tried to grab me, but I got away. I ran and ran. I didn't know what to do. Of course, you know, you want to kind of give these a dramatic reading when you read them. Not what I'm doing right now. You want to give them a dramatic reading. And it makes it fun when you do it too. I don't know. I guess it's just me. I don't know. I like to do stupid shit like that, especially when I have my kids around. My daughter, I used to read the Batman comic to her. What is it? The Dark Knight's Metal. That's one of my favorite comic book series. I haven't read a lot of comic books, but I do love comics. So I do try to grab them when I have a chance. I want to finish getting the 3 Jokers. I have one of the comic books. I want to finish getting the rest. I want to actually finish getting the Dark Knight's Metal series. I only have the events where the Batman Who Laughs is grabbing all of the Dark Knights, and it kind of shows their origins, like the Dawnbreaker, the Batman Who Laughs, the Red Death. The Red Death and the Batman Who Laughs are probably my favorites. But then again, there is it's a Batman. He's basically like the Punisher. But he comes on the Batman Who Laughs miniseries that they made. Fuck, I always forget who he is. But yeah, so they're pretty badass. But anyways, yeah, I would read those for my daughter because she likes comic books as well. She loves Batman, of course. So I do the dramatic readings only because I saw this guy on YouTube. His name was his channel is Comicstorian. I'm pretty sure whoever looks at comics has heard of Comicstorian. And I love the way he does his dramatic readings. So I read it like that for my daughter, and she loves that shit. I don't do it as much. I do need to do it more for her. But yeah, she loves it when I do that kind of stuff. She just sits there and listens, looking so cute. So yeah. And again, it's my youngest daughter. My older kids, they think that they're too cool. They think they're too cool to listen to their dad read them a story. But my youngest daughter, she loves stories. She loves stories. She likes scary stories for some reason. I don't know if it's just my daughter or anyone else. If you have kids, do your kids like to listen to scary shit? And she doesn't like scary movies, but she likes to listen to scary stories. So weird. Mother. Ma. I'll say mother. Ma, the boss says I gotta go fight at a different place far away from here. Don't know where exactly, but the boss said Eastern Wilds. We gotta kill these scrap people there. If boss says they gotta die, they gotta die. Love you, Ma. Be back soon. Okay, wow, okay. A lot of people illiterate in the wasteland, okay.
Hey there, fancy pants. You got time for an ex-hog? Yeah, I used to
Salamandra.
work with the River Hog crew, so what? They stabbed me in the back, the mudfuckers. Was it my fault the match went bad? I heard a rumor. I heard you're killing hogs out here. And me, Salamandra, just might want to get a bit of payback on that damn ass blaster crew. You win?
What's in it for me?
Well, in addition to my throbbing gratitude, you should know that Ass Blaster's crew has quite a bit of loot stashed away at that junkyard of theirs. Good loot. Good. You follow?
Okay. I do like how some of the people in the settlements have backstories. Like she was with the Riverhogs, but they have backstories. Like you can do missions for them. One of them even gives you their former location because it was overrun, but they tell you that there was an arc there. So there, you know, it is good to listen to some of these people because they do give you the location of some arcs.
Goddamn hogs have blocked off the North Road Bridge. I need someone to clear them out so I can get my goods through. Hey, I don't care how it's done, as long as it's fast.
So it's giving you like different missions and stuff
Road dries up.
that you can
I'm
do.
not going to be responsible for the ride.
And like I said, when you find these data pads, it's really just giving you context on either the settlement, what's going on, what some of the people were doing. So it's giving you some context on the settlement, what some of the people were about, the secrets, everything like that. If they don't trust somebody. The Raptor. So this is one of the other ARC vehicles right here. It doesn't have any weapons. You really only use your pistols. Ecopod. Oh, okay, so this is just ARC chests that you can find, which is good. Because that's going to help you get like nanotrites or other shit that you can use to help yourself out. We got one in there. Let's just give us a life gland. The life glands you really use to help craft shit, but you have to craft them at Wellsprings, because there's a place in Wellsprings where they help you craft some stuff to help give you like extra life, not extra life, but extend your life a little bit more. Like I got the 105 instead of 100. I don't know how many you can do. A neurotic interface, you need those as well to kind of help boost yourself. I'm not too sure where the other one will be. So this is where the Icarus comes in handy when you need to get up to places like this. The last ARC chest is up here. So the Icarus, it doesn't really have the best controls. It is a good vehicle to use still. But yeah, you can see when you get close to structures like that, it takes you high up. So you got to be careful when you're getting closer to structures. Like I said, it's not the best at as far as controls are concerned. Nanotrite booster. I'm going to Wellspring because Wellspring has a better, they have more trader stops. Gunbarrel doesn't really have a lot. They do have one, but they don't necessarily have many trader stops. Wellspring has areas where you can sell the mutant glands, the mutant spores or glands that you pick up. They have an area where you can augment. You can get the augments to upgrade yourself, basically. And of course, I'm gonna try to get some, well, not try, but I'm gonna get some more BFG ammo.
I'm sure you can use whatever's in that ark, but the goons won't give it up without a fight. Show them justice. The Rangers of old.
I've been there. Big fight. Can't be many goons left.
Thank you, Ranger. I hope my people can rest easier now. I'll stay here until we can start rebuilding. You did some good work here.
Wow, a whole mouthful of steel nubs and a nice
This is the Cyber Doctor. This is where you can get the augments.
Here to see Cyber. I stand ready to modify you further. Never pay an arm and
Oh my. Oh my. Steel wool. My brain.
sell your junk. Look at the grime and mold on this. It's so good trade means everyone walks away happy.
Hiya. Hello. Get some protein on your pellet. Hey there. Got something? Not too shut up, I hope. Bring me back a nice carcass.
Toodle.
This life, my friend. Hiya. Hi.
Scanning. Swipe left. No, thank you.
Talk about my happiness.
Hi.
Get locked, loaded, and reloaded. Let me cover your killing needs, Ranger.
So these are the BFG plasma capsules. Like I said, they're like $1,000 each. And yeah. But this is the only place you can find them for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. But yeah, it's the only place you can find them is in the settlement markets.
Come back alive.
All right, well, that's going to be all for me. I'm going to go ahead and log off. Sorry I wasn't too talkative today. This was a pretty long stream that I did. I didn't expect to go this long, but if you watched, thank you for watching. Deuces.